I'll just restart from the beginning. The Black Sea is about to devour the world. Humanity's last ark, the city of Romirro, is perched on a solitary island. There shall be a lunar eclipse, and at the end of the third night, Romirro will be annihilated as it sinks below the ocean's waves. The Tome of the Sea God, which has foretold all worldly changes, announced the day in which humanity will be submerged during the first night.
The Sea God has abandoned us! He has abandoned everyone!
He abandoned us! Yeah, he abandoned us!
The Sea God is the one who will make the ocean devour Romirro! He wants to destroy us!
He abandoned us!
Oh, we're gonna die! I don't want to
That's
die!
right!
Hello. At the edge of the harbor, which had suffered years of erosion because of the sea winds, desperate people pushed the sea god statues they carved with their own hands into the abyssal waters. Temples have been abandoned, their altars smashed. Precious collections of books and scrolls are naught but ashes and smoke. Over the centuries, the people's faith in the sea god and everything that's associated with him were swallowed by rising tides. It was only a matter of time before they were abandoned and forgotten. The bride of the sea god suffered this fate as well.
The second night is already here. It won't be long until Romirro is submerged. It will be just as the prophecy says. The citizenry is mired in unrest. Should this continue, chaos will inevitably unfold. My lord, we must find a way to soothe them.
Huh. It's only an eclipse. There's nothing to worry about. In fact, gather all the citizens and tell them. The Tome of the Sea God has revealed a new prophecy. We must hold the Wayveer ritual and have the bride of the Sea God make an announcement.
How do they know she's the bride of the sea god, though? How the fuck they know that?
Did you hear that? Bride of the Sea God.
How do they know? How do they know? The guards grab my arms and throw me to the ground. I stare at the intricate patterns that dot the hem of the castellan's robes. The situation is ironic, and it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. In the past, he was Romirro's minister whose loyalty to the city was unmatched, yet he's now a cruel individual after the prophecy appeared in the Tome of the Sea God. Didn't you say the Tome of the Sea God spreads lies and leads people astray? Not only is it untrustworthy, but you sealed it away in a temple.
These matters are of no concern to you. Romirro shall be reborn under the current castellan. You will make that stone tablet reveal something, and then recite those words.
Bro, my brother in Christ, what? Everything is at stake here, but you're still obsessed with your power as the Castellan. How pathetic.
Foolish lass. Do you think you still be alive if someone else could converse with the Tome of the Sea God? Play your part. You know very well what will become of you if you don't.
Ugh, men. Men. After hearing the heavy door lock behind the door, I didn't even get a chance to finish, but you know what? No complaints, no complaints, no complaints.
You're the bride of the sea god. Why are you letting humans mistreat you?
When did he appear? That title is nothing more than a pair of shackles. Why can't you be the groom of Varela instead? Oh my goodness. Help! I don't remember when it started. At first, I thought the voice was a hallucination born from my lengthy imprisonment. But time passed, and the seagulls brought me seashells with strange patterns. That's when I became certain of his existence. He claimed to be the sea god, but his voice was too youthful, too mysterious. I couldn't trust him. However, I found myself involuntarily anticipating his appearances. If anything, it'd make my time here a little more bearable. And like a person who was fascinated while watching a goldfish in a bowl, he approached me. He tested me, tempted my heart to yearn for freedom as it sat in a pit of despair.
Don't you want to escape? Tonight is your only chance. When the eclipse hangs high and the tides flow back, you only need to remember two things.
What are you talking about? The sea breeze flips through the tattered pages on the table. It stops, and there I see a page covered in mysterious, intricate symbols.
The sea god's Summoneo staff, the sea's ritualis hymn. When the time comes, I will answer your call.
The last traces of his voice are buried by the horn. I look outside to see an anxious crowd gathering under the dilapidated tower. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? Are you still there? Silence falls over the tower. I squeeze my eyes shut and force myself to stay calm. His proposal is too sudden. It could be a trap as well. I'd be foolish not to question it. Even if it is a trap, does it matter? Is there anything more hopeless than being imprisoned here forever? I might as well take this gamble.
Rejoice, everyone!
Atop the tower, Hawkern raises the orb that symbolizes Romirro. His gaze sweeps over the port's towering embankments and the ships with their black sails.
Do not fear this lunar eclipse. It heralds a new hope, a new future for Romirro. We will not crumble under the waves. We've cast aside the sea god and left behind our hollow faith. Now, our centuries of sacrifice have changed the ancient prophecy.
I don't think it works like that.
You will see the truth with your own eyes.
The sea of people are like ants. They're restless. A guard shoves me and I stumble to the edge of the tower. In that instant, the gaze is below me, filled with disgust, fear, anxiety, and cold indifference, pierce me like arrows. My lord, the power within the tome of the sea god has faded. I need to use the sea god's Summoneo staff to make the prophecy's words manifest again.
The Wavier ritual doesn't require a sacred staff. Do not lie to me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Tonight is the lunar eclipse. Without the Summoneo staff to protect us, should any signs resembling calamities appear, I deliberately lower my voice at that moment. Lightning tears through the clouds, the sea churns, and massive waves crash onto the shore. A moment passes. The sea god Samaneo's staff is its old age apparent is given to me. According to him, I need to sing the hymn. I brush away the dust from the staff and raise it towards the tome of the sea god. Our silent universe awakens in the faint light where dusk and dawn meet and merge. The young and pure sea god descends upon the first wave's surge. Oh my gosh. The ancient lyrics flow from my mouth as the staff slowly traces a totem-like pattern in the air. Suddenly, mysterious singing drifts through the biting sea wind. With my voice, it echoes from afar. No way. No way they gave us what we asked for. No way. No shot. He's here. Good. He didn't lie to me. A slight feeling of relief washes over me as I face the wind and sing even louder. He who commands the cycles of the sun, the moon, and the tides. He who guides souls to rest in distant realms.
She's singing the sea's ritualis hymn! That forbidden song! Guards! Caesar!
Oh my goodness. The guards lunge at me, but the staff emits a dazzling blue light that repels everyone. The sea god wields fire in the darkness. He is the blazing sun who ignites the lost night. Thunder crashes down upon the sea, and enormous waves manifest. Heavy rainfall descends as the storm engulfs all of Romirro. Terror and chaos erupt around me. I clutch the staff tightly and continue to sting until a beam of light appears. It points to something under the towering waves. I brace myself before I leap into the ocean. Oh my goodness. He said he would greet me, but this is a little too violent for my liking. Black seawater twists into a massive vortex and carries me away. Disoriented, I stop swimming and let my body sink deeper into the ocean's depths. I lose track of time before a magnificent yet ruined structure gradually appears.
You're here at last.
A voice as cold as frigid seawater drifts towards me. Ghostly light sweeps across the crumbling ruins. Like moonlight, it's reflected into my eyes. Before me is a slowly swaying fishtail. It's so magnificent that everything I have ever considered beautiful in my life suddenly feels plain and unremarkable. A human body with the tail of a fish and the power to control the ocean. Are you the sea god?
My identity is of little importance.
Several heavy chains are wrapped around his body. Powerful runes, barely visible, keep him immobilized.
I've saved your life. Now then, release the seals that bind me.
Why would the sea god be imprisoned in a place like this?
I could be lying. I can help you. But I can also let you drown in these abyssal waters to keep me company.
Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, what the Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Worth it. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. Nasty. My bitch was nasty. Nasty. If I die, then no one else will save you.
I see you're unaware of what you've awakened.
Lord have mercy. Clutching my f***ing invisible pearls. Clutching my f***ing invisible pearls. Oh my goodness. The legends say the sea god bears a special mark. Oh my goodness. Oh. A la verga, no mames, güey. Oh my goodness. The seals on your body are incredibly powerful.
Your power alone is no match for these. Its scale is as cold as the lonely moon. At dawn, it shall pierce your heart. The sea's ritualis hymn you sang, that is the answer.
Oh my goodness. Holy sh**. Aren't you afraid? Oh. Oh my
You
God.
shall find no hiding place wherever the sea flows.
No one is gonna be able to shut me the f up for the next few months. No one. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is crazy. This is diabolical. I'm just a girl. I can't. Oh my goodness. This is diabolical. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. This power feels familiar.
This is the mark you've been searching for. But it was also a seal in another form. The voice of the storm. Come to me.
Yeti's out is Yeti's out crazy. You know.
Again.
You know. This is over for me. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get through tonight. I'm definitely not gonna get through this entire myth tonight. I have a feeling this one's gonna be a long one. And then me, being me, I'm not normal about this, man. I can't.
Call out to me from the fathomless depths of the sea. Bestow the inextinguishable flame of vengeance. The sea god's revival has been completed. You've rewritten the fate of these waters. Starting from this moment, you are bound to me. You cannot turn back.
I don't mind. You think I mind? I don't mind. I don't care. I don't care. I don't mind. I'm unbothered. I'm okay. I'm happy. Take me away. Take me away to a secret place, sir. I am. The storm's roars filters through the seawater and resonates as whales' distant songs. My body feels impossibly heavy, yet scenes from my dreams gradually come into focus.
The tome of the sea god cannot be wrong. She is the sea god's bride and our only hope. We need her if Romirro is to survive. She will be Romirro's future castellan, protect the land in the sea god's stead, and change the prophecy.
There's still over half a year until your coming-of-age ceremony. Yet the gifts are already piling up. We've run out of space to store them. Everyone truly admires you from the bottom of their hearts, my lady.
I still want to know how they know she's the sea god's bride. How do they know? How do you know?
She's the sea god's bride and was raised by the Castellan. Her knowledge and abilities are exceptional.
How do you know?
She is kind and approachable. A wonderful person deserves all the best things in life.
Wow, MC. You have such a reputation for yourself. Why were you being held in a dungeon?
Look at what our foolish devotion to the sea god brought. Death, disaster, and the prophecy that Romirro shall be submerged more quickly. The sea god will never save Romirro.
The bride of the sea god is nothing but a farce! She and the sea god will destroy Romirro!
They lied to us!
Why would you do this? He's a liar!
No one told you to put your faith in her. That's all on y'all.
Run, my lady! Don't let them catch you!
Oh.
Can you hear them? Everyone is asking for you to die.
Don't tell me they killed the maid. Don't tell me they killed the maid. You're joking. You're joking.
And yet, you're the only one who can communicate with the tome of the sea god. I won't let you suffer a miserable death. I'll spare you so long as you obey me. How does that sound?
Ew. 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 Why does it sound so creepy? Why did you say it like that? You didn't have to say it like that. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was gross. I open my eyes. Brilliant white lightning dispels my chaotic nightmare and illuminates the scene before me. Rainwater flows through the window frames. It makes the carvings and murals gradually reveal the lifelike faces of gods.
Are you awake?
Oh my goodness.
Anywho, the sea god looks at me, his beautiful tail having transformed into human legs at an unknown point in time. He can walk on land?
I have prepared a gift for you.
He lifts... No shot. He lifts me up and directs my gaze to the steps below. Hawkern, his most trusted minister, the tower's guard captain. Those who had bullied and abused me are now on the ground. Bound, they crawl and struggle, their eyes filled with fear and despair. Period. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Period.
Their lives are in your hands.
Oh, period.
Would you like to deal with them one by one?
Oh, period. That's how you treat your wife. That's how you treat your wife. That's on period. His hand covers the back of mine. He guides me to raise my hand, and lightning gathers in my palm.
Ah!
Oh! Excuse me? Debris scatters, and the castellan's crown clatters to the ground. The petals on the floor bloom crimson.
Or would you rather finish them all at once?
Oh! This is so attractive of him. This is so attractive of him. My palm is quickly held again. Out of nowhere, raging waves rise in the center of the temple and engulf everyone. Watching them struggle as they suffocate, I feel a sense of satisfaction. However, an indescribable emotion wells up. The sea god already has a terrible reputation. Won't this make the people hate you more?
Lower your hand then.
I pause before I hold his hand even tighter. I hear him chuckle as the illusory waves shimmer with rippling light. They reflect a cold emptiness in his eyes.
The faith of humans is nothing more than self-interest. They worship when they need something, and curse when they don't get what they want. Why should I care about reputations?
As if he had his fill of watching their death throes, he releases my hand. The water vanishes.
They claimed I've abandoned this world. Very well. I'll let them be a witness to true annihilation. This is only the beginning. Don't you dare become merciful too swiftly.
You're overthinking it. I would never. The dying castellan struggles to prop himself up. His gaze burns with a fury that shoots flames.
You, if it weren't for me, you would have been executed. How dare
brother.
you repay my kindness with betrayal?
Oh, kindness? 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 My good sir. Get the f out of my face with that bullshit. What do you mean kindness? What do you mean kindness? So the lamb penned for slaughter is obligated to thank the butcher? You're insane. I pick up a sword from the ground and hurl it at him. The blade stabs his shoulder blade. Oh, period. OMC. Oh, the queen you are. Oh, the queen you are.
Ah! Don't forget, your life is still in my hands. If I die, you will be cursed to perish in agony.
Huh? Then we'll die together. Does it look like I'm scared? A swift death is better than living as a caged bird forever.
A curse.
The sea god lifts my chin and strokes my cheek. Tentacle-like bluish-green runes slowly appear.
You're referring to these crude patterns?
He curls his fingertips. His movements are gentle, yet the runes are being torn away from my cheeks. It hurts.
Stay still. Indeed, it's an ancient curse, but it's far too weak to control my bride.
Gagged. Gagged. Oh my gosh, I'm gagged. 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 Gagged.
Close your eyes.
I hear an eerie sound as something is destroyed with the pain.
What a terrible attempt of a trick.
When I open my eyes again, wisps of murky mist still linger in the air. Nearby, the castellan is suspended in midair. A water tendril tightens around his throat. Oh my goodness.
These magics can't be wielded by humans. Tell me where you found it.
What right do you have to judge me?
Oh my goodness.
I won't tell you anything. You don't need to worry about asking again either.
Aren't you a god? Why are you destroying everything? The Muria, Whalefall City. Now you want to destroy this island!
Lemuria? Didn't the legend say the sea god lived there? In the sky, golden lightning freezes. Dark-colored waves surge. When the waters recede... Oh, infold you. Infold you. Infold. 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 Dark-colored waves surge. When the waters recede, the castellan and the others have vanished without a trace. Oh, the water ate them. The water consumed them. Where have you taken them?
They're in a more appropriate place.
The bottom of the ocean. Please tell me that they're at the bottom of the ocean. Please. Please. Why didn't you just kill Hawkern?
You were imprisoned in his cage. How many years?
I didn't even...
If the hatred from that time could be offset by him dying instantly, I would happily grant your wish at this very moment.
A bloodstained crown flies in his hand. It immediately crumbles to dust. Then
You were imprisoned in his cage. How many years?
it's been a long time, I don't remember. You wouldn't offer me a gift without reason. What is it that you want? Tell me.
You are my bride, aren't you?
My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ. Oh my goodness. He touches the pearls in my hair before he lowers his gaze.
Removing unsavory elements from my bride's life is my duty.
As I debate whether I should confront him or try to extract information more subtly, a thunderous crash resounds outside the window. W husband. W husband. W husband. The storm has destroyed a distant embankment. Seawater rushes in like a roaring beast as it flows directly into the city. What is happening? This is only the second night. Romirro shouldn't be sinking now. The tomb of the sea god has been returned to the temple. I run there and am shocked that the words of the prophecy are emitting a faint glow.
This future was predetermined long ago. Whether it's the second or third night makes little difference. You knew this day would come. Why are you surprised?
Girl. We know the first one is incorrect, and the second one, girl, let's be for real. Let's be for real. This place is still my sanctuary. Regardless of what happens, I can't stand by and watch it be destroyed. Legends say the sea god is all-powerful.
The fate of this world is predetermined, and legends are just legends. In any case, it hasn't been long since I was awakened. My powers haven't fully returned yet. Why should I risk my own life for a city that despises me? Mind you, I would have to defy a prophecy in the tome of the sea god.
What if you regained your powers?
Give me your hand.
A cold glint flashes as he cuts both our palms. He intertwines his fingers with mine, and our blood mixes. It drips onto the tome of the sea god. Golden light rises from the tome of the sea god like threads of silk. They unfurl in mid-air and weave together to form poetic words. Lemurians who seeketh absolute power. Combat the treacherous tides. Dive into the deep for pearls. Find a true love. There were hidden prophecies in the tome. It makes sense now. Despite the fact I've conversed with the tome of the sea god many times, I could only decipher fragments and incomplete phrases. Yet, what's more shocking is the meaning contained in these words. I struggle to grasp the most crucial line. To find a true love. That means... The sea god appears more composed as he raises his hand to brush away the text and heal the wound on my hand.
You already know the answer, my beloved bride.
Oh my goodness.
You knew you needed me to restore your power. That's why you gave me those gifts.
You're more clever than the humans I'm familiar with.
Now that I understand his intentions, I feel oddly relieved. According to the tome, you'll regain your power and stop the sea from swallowing Romirro. If we fall in love?
As things stand, this is your only option.
You okay? Okay. If you know I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about it, then do me a favor. Get me pink Raphael. Get me pink Raphael. I want pink Raphael. Get me pink Raphael. But falling in love doesn't happen instantly. All the while, the threat of this land sinking below the waves loom over us. Opportunist. I am an opportunist. Mustering up some courage, I wrap my hands around his neck and kiss him without any hesitation. A god's lips are warm. Before he can recover from his surprise, I quickly pull away. Well, has your power been restored? Even just partially? Girl, it ain't that easy. Let's be for real. Be for real.
A simple kiss is far from what anyone would call love.
I'm glad I read that internally faster than I could probably read that out loud. Because that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. There's no way I'm finishing this myth in just 3 hours. If I do, it'll be a miracle. It will be a miracle. It will be a miracle. You're joking. He grabs my arm, pulls me close, and bends down to return my kiss. The intensity is so overwhelming that I wince and draw in a sharp breath. Oh, that's diabolical. Oh, that's diabolical. That's crazy. It's still better than sitting and waiting for death.
As long as I'm here, death wouldn't dare to visit you. Do you remember how you awakened me?
The Summoneo staff and the Sea's Ritualis hymn. He places the staff in my hands. I'm not sure when or how he got it.
This can temporarily awaken some of my powers, but we need one more thing to stop the storm.
He turns over my hand as he traces letters on my palm. I can't help but open my mouth. Raphael?
Remember it. That is my name. Recite my name in your heart with the utmost devotion. Then, sing the hymn for me once more.
I'm so glad. So glad. The MC didn't name him, because I did not want to have to get an earful from mains. Oh my goodness. He suddenly dives into the storm, and his legs transform into a brilliant fishtail as he soars above the terrifying waves. The Summoneo staff emits a light to accompany my song. I sing with all my strength and stare at his figure. He glides along the top of the waves. Lightning from the tip of his tidebreaker trident strikes the heavy storm clouds. Streams of golden light swirl across the sea's surface. The rain stops, and wind ceases as the subdued tides transform into millions of transparent fish. They stir up sand and gravel as they slowly retreat to the deep sea. At the base of the damaged statue, people kneel in the muddy waters, yet they see the sun rising behind the sea god. He turns around. His gaze passes through the lingering mist and lands on me.